Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new series of You As A Fool Plays RimWorld. Now last time, 7 episodes. That is how far we made it. 1 whole week of recording. And that's all it took for me to single-handedly spiral our colony all the way into depravity. While we sit up here, I'm just going to run you through a few things. We're going to go like we did last time, adventure story, reload any time. I don't want to do anything harder than what we tried last time because it was still incredibly difficult. And I want to be able to reload any time, not because I'm going to save scum, but if I do, you can't really judge me, but because we need good saves. That's my excuse. We need good sequential saves that I can pick and choose from. Okay, I'll admit, it's so we could save scum. I was just trying to hide it. Here's our world. Our seed was Anna. We're only going for a 30% world again. And we want to pick somewhere. Not... Here we go. See, this is where we were last time. Arboreal forest. We're not going to live here. We're going to live somewhere temperate. But, a little update on RimWorld. What we're going to do is we're going to have 2 separate RimWorld colonies. This one that we're going to record, and another one that we're going to stream on Twitch over at twitch.tv/youisafool. Except the O's are zeros because someone took my name. That's where we're going to be for the second one. The second one, we are going to go in the Boreal Forest. We are going to conquer the cold. But for this colony, we're just going to go in a nice temperate area because I want a slightly longer colony. We're also not going to have any caves. Because if you watch the last series, you'll know that those caves were the bane of our existence. I'm sick and tired of our people wandering into caves and getting eaten. It's not okay. I'm looking for somewhere with granite. Marble, no, I'm looking for somewhere with granite and a river and a little bit mountainous. Without caves, please. Marble and granite. You know what? We're going to set down here. It might be a little premature of a selection, but I think we can do it. Now we just need to decide who we're going to bring with us. I'm thinking... Well, we don't want you. 4 zeros. You can't social. Okay, our starting people, not that good, honestly. We're going to start randomizing with you. We don't want you. Or you. I think we might want this person. Excellent with animals. It won't be we're not going to be using that from the get-go. When it comes about, she likes animals. She's not good at plants, but she likes it. She's not good at medicine, but she likes it. She's not good at shooting, but she likes it. This lady, awful constructor, awful at plants, awful at pretty much everything Blanca is good at. Casablanca, you live here with us. Emma, the sheriff, smartest woman in the west. And north, actually. Possibly even the least. The least, the east. I'm sorry. I'm excited about the intellectual statistics of this lady. She's psychically hypersensitive, so if there's any psychic issues, she's going to lose it. But she's trigger happy, which means she doesn't aim much. Aiming, what's that? She's not a fan, but she loves shooting. So, she doesn't hit much, but she shoots a lot. So fast-firing weapons, good for her. The surgeon, Shannon. You okay? Well, as we can see down here, nobody has any passions for anything. We do have plants. They don't class artistic down here. Right, we're going to have to re-roll you. Not you. Definitely not you. Or you. Let's just keep going. You're addicted to... No. Bad back. You can't cook, you can't clean. Someone nice? Okay, let's have a think. Oh no, you're incapable of dumb labour. None of that. Why are these people so awful? You can't do intellectual, but that's fine. You're a fast walker. We're going with you. You're the smart person. Honestly, Blanca, you might have to be swapped out for someone. Is there anyone down here? You're so good at melee. I'm sorry it's taking so long to find anyone who can do anything on this freaking spaceship. What can she do? She mines, she constructs, she stabs, she plants. We're swapping you out for not the intellectual person. You mine, you animal. You animal. You got that animal passion. Get rid of you. I don't want you. I want sheriff. There we go. Slightly better set of statistics. That's what we're going with. It might be... I don't know. It might not work. It might work. Who knows? But we're going to find out together. We'll see what kind of world we loaded into. Here we go. You can read that if you like. You can pause the video. But basically, we've crashed. Off we go. Here's our people. I'm going to issue the first order. A big old unforbid everything. You can all touch all the things. I also want... I forget exactly what our bios are. You can shoot... Who's the stabby lady? It's McDonald and his farm. Her farm. I apologise. Take the knife. You take the gun. You take the gun. Right. So we went for a place with a river because I think I need water power. I don't know that there's any way I can do this without water power. We're gonna live here. It's perfect. We've got a mountain to our back. There's some compacted machinery so we can have a little mine up here, and here a steam geyser. If we ever get geothermal power, which I know if you've seen the last series looks incredibly unlikely because we're so bad at what we do, but if we ever get it, we will be incredibly happy that we set up here. Now I'm just thinking about placement for initial buildings. This wall right here, this is going to be a series of bedrooms. I think like that, right? 6 by 6. We're gonna have, oh, that's perfect. Look at that, it was meant to be. We are meant to exist here as a colony. Before you do anything too incredible, doors. They're getting ahead of me because they're just so efficient. All they want to do is survive. Also, I don't know the temperature in real life right now, but it's awful. So if I suddenly stop for whatever reason, it's because I'm stuck to something on my desk and I'm just unsticking me from it. I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's what is happening. It's the real world. Look at this. Right, we're definitely going to want somewhere to store all of our stuff. And I think that's in here. Is it? I'm struggling. My indecisiveness got us killed last time. I will not let it get us killed again. This is going to be a massive room, but it's going to be a massive room on purpose. Because it's going to be storage, it's also going to be temporary bedrooms. Assuming that they don't actually get this done right now. If you could put a bedroom or a bed in here, and there, and there, and there. That'd be incredible. We have a dog. Animals, dog, please be trained to do everything. What is this? Follow the master, yeah. Don't follow while drafted. Actually, just don't follow at all. Please just learn how to haul. And this will be incredible. Right. You're cutting that down. So we're going to have bedrooms. And it's raining. It feels like England. It's raining. Okay. So I reckon in here, this will be a really convenient mine. We'll be able to bring it all the way up to the back and strip all the way across. And if we need to, we can dig little holes. This area is exposed, and this area is also exposed to daylight, which is interesting because this is all mountain, you know, all overhead mountain. Also, yeah, I should be looking down here because these guys have tables. Tables that I'm going to take. That, all of these things, I'm claiming them. They're mine. Nobody is allowed to tell me otherwise because they're not here. And if they were here, they'd be dead. So everything of value, like tables and maybe the urns, maybe the sarcophagus for the first person who dies in the colony. Not that anyone's going to die in our colony. I don't know who told you that things like that happen here, but they don't. But maybe there's still sarcophagus. Also, it's raining. Could you please put these in? Well, actually, it's my fault. Put a column in there. And let's chuck a big old regular stockpile zone down there. And in here, you know what, actually, this could be a special stockpile for the incredibly valuable things that we have. I'm thinking like stuff we get from world quests. Like anti-grain warheads, which are mortar shots, mortar shells. You can fire them from a mortar and they just kill everything. But if they degrade, they'll also blow you and your people up, which is why they're going to be stored in a special place. That also needs to be a wall. And then we need to mine that and that and that. They're gonna move stuff. Are you moving stuff? You are. You're putting stuff in here. We've run out of wood, so we're also gonna need to order some chop wood commands. And we've put down the starting point of our colony. And I'm feeling pretty good about it, honestly. We'll have more houses here. We'll have a rec room here. A geothermal generator here. We can wall this area off pretty effectively, honestly. Like if we get some walls down here, it'll force the enemy. Well, they might just try and tunnel through. But you know, if they show up on this side, it will force them to have to go all the way round, probably through this choke point, which we could, in theory, trap. There's another geothermal here. This could be, it could be the biggest mega base, you know, all the way along here that we've ever seen. Who knows? But I'm getting a bit of a head. I apologise. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, as you can tell by how excited I was there, just thinking about the possibilities. So to recap, from RimWorld Colony Numero Uno, what happened? We died! I know. I saw the whole thing, officer. We spiralled downwards and downwards and downwards, constantly, for 7 whole episodes. Not once did we catch a break from the RimWorld storyteller. We've got the same storyteller this time. I'm hoping she'll be a bit nicer. I don't understand why she hated us so much. I don't think I said anything mean to them. This time, We're going to hope we get fewer cold snaps, followed by heat waves, followed by angry animals. And we'll just see how we go. I have high hopes, though. Can I ask a question, Bianca? Why are you meditating? Oh, I know what we need to do. I hadn't thought about this. Schedules. None of you are night owls, are you? You're trigger happy, we talked about that. You're transhumanist as well, which means you really want a bionic body part. I'm happy to give you that. I didn't realise that you can't haul. Damn. Okay, we'll probably be fine because she'll just punch everything. She's a brawler and she loves being in a melee combat. She's pretty, which means I think she's slightly better at social because people like her. And she's too smart, which means she learns things faster, which means she's going to absolutely speed through learning how to properly gut a human, which is not something we should think about, but we'll need it. What can I tell you? But she'll also freak out at minor inconveniences. But at the end of the day, don't we all? And Casablanca, she's also a transhumanist and is also pretty and is kind. Bianca's exceptionally kind. She has a special way of using kind words, to brighten someone's day. She never insults others and never judges people by their appearance. Which is, I didn't realise, but that means if we ever end up with someone who is considered by the game staggeringly ugly, incredibly rude, then she won't freak out and hate them, which is nice. Is she our very social lass? Well, she's 8. She's 3. So she'll be our social lass because she's got the kindness and the prettiness. People will just want to talk to her, and hopefully she'll get some nice deals from people. I should have had this up at speed 3. I'm sorry. I've been rambling on for this first episode. So they're going about hauling. McDonald is deconstructing ship chunks. She's repairing the sandstone table. How about this though? If you uninstall everything that we've claimed, you've fallen asleep over here as well. That might be a little dangerous. I'm not sure though. And grab them. We're going to have so many tables. We're never going to have the 8 without a table mood debuff. I hope. So what am I doing here? I'm just planning out some paths. I want them to be 3 wide because I like them to have lots of space as they walk around the colony. This will be a nice little intersection. Okay. I hadn't thought about this. Because we're going to want geothermal here. I'm going to need to throw some more plans out. Just while our people handle all of the little jobs we've got going on. So this is 4x4. And then the actual geothermal thing is that wide. Which means we probably want a wall there. Honestly. Because we want a path all the way around it. So that's going to be one room. It doesn't leave us much room around here. Unless we just build a room and we don't make this an intersection. Which we could do. You know what? We're going to do that. No, don't cancel those things, please. Keep a path there. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Now, what is this going to be? This is going to be the workshop. Oh, look at that. They're getting through the... they haven't put the beds in yet, but they're getting through the mining jobs. And they're still cutting things down. First couple of days they'll be unhappy because they're sleeping on the ground. That's okay. But here, this wall, which we should actually install, and we should put probably a door there and there. That will house the geothermal power. This will have all of our workshop stuff in. Honestly, this could probably come out a little bit as well. I'm not sure. That's about 5 wide. Could do something like that. All the way down. We'll think about that later. So I'm just thinking about keeping this place looking pretty. I probably overvalue the aesthetics of the colony. So I'm gonna try and not do that and just focus on keeping the people alive. I should also put down some growing zones immediately. I'm gonna put one down here. Like that. And then I'm gonna put one there. Bum, bum. Oh, I love this music. Doesn't it just make you feel like all of your problems are going away? Yeah, and maybe RimWorld isn't so bad after all. A visitor. You're gonna be probably rice, and you're gonna be corn. A recruiter from Isalda is visiting the colony. That's right. I need to get used to a whole new group of factions. We have the Empire of Burnus. They're the Shattered Empire. They give us the Psycasters. We have Isalda, who are neutral to us. Could be friends. We have Harelia, one of those. They don't like us, but we could be friends, but they'll probably try and kill us. We have the Comba Kinship, who are the neutral tribe. They won't be very advanced, but they'll have a lot of food, I think. The Trogo Treaty, they're again not particularly happy with us. The Komboa Alliance, they hate us. They are just an aggressive, savage tribe. They hate us. That's fine. And the Splitters, they're a band of pirates. Space pirates. And we're going to have to kill them as well. The visitors are leaving. I also need to, I'm going to drop it down to speed 1 while I consider their work priorities. I think, well, first of all, a couple of absolute presets. Please put out any fires. I don't know if you can hear that over the mic, but yay, ice cream. The ice cream man is down our area. So, put out fires at every opportunity. Be a patient in a hospital bed at every opportunity. Emma, you're incredible at doctoring. Save people's lives. You should also always consider bed rest a top priority, and you should consider flicking switches a top priority. You're very smart, and you're our cook. I didn't think about anyone who has cooking, so you should cook, and if you're not cooking, you should research. You should warden. You should handle animals and hunt, definitely. And you appear to do everything else. You guys should also all mine. And you are rubbish at growing, but you should also consider doing it. And plant cutting. And you help with construction. Just for the time being. Maybe one day we'll get someone who's a lot better at constructing than these people. If so, we can refactor the priorities. Until that point, I need everyone to do everything they can. Oh, look at this. They're growing. That's what we like. I can't help but notice they're not building though. Oh, that's because they're growing first. Then they'll plant cut. I know I just set this up, but I forget. They'll grow. they'll plant cut, and then with the wood they'll construct. Sounds good to me. I'll just adjust myself in my chair so I can see the bottom of these priorities. Okay. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say that we're looking okay. But I'm gonna. I think we're looking pretty solid for episode 1. We've got things going. McDonald, she cut down the tree, she's gonna build. Ideally build this first so that we can have a roof over all of our stuff and it won't just melt in the rain. But you know, you handle it in whatever order you see fit. And I'll think about the wider colony. I'm excited to have a mine down here. I think this will also be a good emergency retreat point. If someone raids us, normally they show up from the sides of the map, right? Sometimes they land with like drop pods right on top of you. And that's when you're least prepared, because you have nothing here. You've got your special setup over here. You know, ideally they come crashing at you like a wave against a beach. And you're all prepared. When they land on top of you, you have no idea what's happening. Panic ensues. Hopefully we can have some barriers set up so everyone can retreat back here and gun them down in the middle of our colony. And that will teach them to have the audacity to land on top of our grand colony. And one day we're going to be given the opportunity to name this place. I don't know what we're going to name it, but we called the last one the Survivors and they didn't, so I'm not sure what to do. Emma, you're deconstructing. Lovely. You're planting. The planting will be big. Honestly, it will be really big. And we should think about simple research bench as a mad hare. That's okay. I was going to place some stuff, but we'll find out where that is. Wow, he's speedy. He took me by surprise how speedy he was. Also, what happened here? You can take that. Yeah, we can pick it up. I need to set something like that up, actually. McDonald! Get ready to stab. Bianca, get ready to shoot. You're not Emma. Emma's off doing something else. McDonald, be ready. Kill it. You're hurt. Lovely. Everybody, unrecruit. Before we put time back going again, I hadn't considered making a fridge, which will be super mega top priority. I think it's going to go here. Like that. This is going to be our fridge. Seems a little big for now, but that's because we're going to have like a... I shouldn't do this in actual building blocks. I'll let these guys get started on this. I should do it in the plan mode. So I was thinking of having a wall, like probably just like that. This is where we'll cook. Yeah, we'll have a butchering table here by the door so they can just bring stuff in, butcher it up, cook it. In another door, to keep this area cool, this will be the fridge. We can chop this section out, and then if we need to, we can just expand it down here and make the fridge even bigger. Same thing with this. We could just chip away at the wall here if we need more space. And we could conceivably bring it out a little bit. But I'm still leaving the 3 wide paths so people can, you know, come and go as they please. I hate this. I know it counts as being a completely enclosed area, but I still hate the idea of there being a visible hole for me. What do we need? Colonist needs beds. Yeah. But what if you just made the beds? Okay, I can't forbid them from making these structures. McDonald's going to do it anyway. Who's our doctor? It's Emma. We don't have a hospital. Well, here's where this big building comes into play. Because what we'll do is we'll just put probably 2 beds there. And 2 beds there. I also didn't put a door on this place. I'm rubbish at this. So we'll put a door there. We can... I don't know. Oh yeah, we can do this. And these will be prisoner rooms. And while they're clearing these areas, they'll cut down the trees and they'll use them to build actual beds. And why don't I just cancel these right now? These single beds. We don't want single beds. Our people live in luxury, even if they don't feel like it yet. And we want double beds for everyone. That way, anyone becomes lovers or are married anyway. I didn't check if any of these have any marriages or anything like that. You've got brothers. You're bonded with the dog. You've got friends. You've got a lover. He's hostile, but that doesn't mean he won't show up. He might show up one day and we can capture him and force him to join us. Well, befriend him. Convince him to join us. You're really bad at cutting that down. Ooh, that saddens me. Okay. It's going pretty well. I'd really like them... Who cuts? Plant cuts? McDonald and Blanca. Blanca, I'm gonna have to ask you to prioritize several of these. I know it's a big ask, but we really need the wood. Because we can finish all of our building orders. And you know what? While we're thinking about it, I'm just going to get rid of... No, don't do that. I'm just going to get rid of these orders. We don't need these walls yet. But these things we do need. Look, we've got the bit mined out. We've mined all of this away, so they're nice and square. We can smooth these walls to add a little bit of beauty to the rooms. And then I need to think about power. But maybe we can get research done. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put a simple wooden research bench down. Where was I going to put it? Probably up here. Or here. I'm going to put it here. Like that. Like it's an office. Yeah, they'll come in. This is the science area. Blanca, she was cutting down trees all night. So that makes sense. McDonald is an absolute champion when it comes to building things. She loves building, right? She's got a passion for it. So she's going to level up her building decently quickly. And she's smart. So plus 75%. So she learns 175% speed. If that's how they add that up. So she'll learn very quickly how to construct things. Which means she can make high quality things. Oh, here we go. This will probably be the last thing we do in the episode. Since it looks like we're going to be here for a while, McDonald, the constructor, thinks that we should give our faction a name. What should our faction be called? Now, the last one, we called them the Survivors. And they didn't. They refused to survive. At every single opportunity we gave them, they refused to survive. I'm sorry, I hit my mic. I'm so angry. What are we going to name these guys? It can't be the Survivors. I've got it. Reverse psychology. Here we go. Destined failures. We've done it. I think I spelled destined right. Who knows? If I didn't spell it right, then even better. It's reverse psychology. McDonald also thinks you should give the settlement a name. Nahamer, not quite what we're going for. We're in the mountainy region. We've got a creek. I've got it perfectly. It doesn't have anything to do with how we're going to fail. But Somerset Creek. How's that? I think Somerset Creek sounds quite pleasant. Sounds like the place you'd go on a lovely adventure. Off we go. Your faction is now known as the Destined Failures, possibly spelt wrong, and this community is now known as Somerset Creek. So we're just going to close out this day, the 15th of April, May, in the year 5500. They're building roofs. McDonald's just constructing like a champion. Emma, not so much, but that's okay. We never expected her to be a high tier constructor. She's just here to put walls up as quickly as possible. You're sowing. Doing lots and lots of sowing. That's okay. Don't sow this field just yet. I would like you to construct. And you're meditating. That's okay. I hope we haven't really ruined Blanca's sleep schedule by forcing her to stay up that night and just cut wood. But if she's going to be up this night, I might as well have her cut more wood, honestly. We need it. Please chop these things down. There we go. Oh, it's summer. Perfect. Somerset Creek. It's summer. Yeah, summer is begun, but winter is coming. Your food crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store enough food to survive. You can build a walk-in refrigerator to prevent food from spoiling. Buy, steal, or make some parkas, or you'll freeze when you step outside. That's something that we didn't do in the last colony. We were unprepared for the cold. So we're just clearing out these trees, sorting out this day. And here we are at the dawn of the 1st of August. Perfect time. Thank you everybody for joining us on this new adventure. I hope you stick around, and honestly I hope we stick around. The last colony was such a disaster. I'm truly sorry about how it went. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed, consider liking the video, consider subscribing for more content, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.